Hey wolves, hey wolf parents. This is my first YouTube video for our class. And I wanted to take a minute. One, I wanted to have something on there for when you go and look, you know you're in the right spot. And two, sort of explain to you my background on why I came up with this plan. Last year, I had to take a very last minute day off. I don't remember, it might've been a doctor's appointment, but we were in the middle of a worksheet and I had said at the end of class, hey, tomorrow you're gonna do the backside and there's just a few things we need to cover. We were working, we had a lot of acceleration on this and I didn't wanna slow it down by throwing something at them that wasn't necessary and they wouldn't do for the sub. So, but again, I had content to cover. So I thought, okay, I'll make a video and I'll just leave my tablet here for the sub. And that way, if she needs to look at it, she can do whatever she wants with it, very, very kind of low expectations. But I stuck that worksheet on the board and I went through the key concepts they needed to be successful. And there were no cuts, no editing. And I think I ended up dropping something in the middle of the video and I still picked it up. I was myself. I pretended like I was with them. And I thought they're gonna hate this. They loved it. They loved it. And what was great is that there were benefits to this video beyond what I had even thought of. So it allowed, one, the sub to survive and the kids were seriously successful in finishing the worksheet. But also for our kids who were hungry and so their focus was poor. They have audio processing disorders, right? And they can't hear when it's loud. They, weren't sure the first time they heard the lesson, even though they were paying attention. How many times have you had to rewatch or relearn something? The video served as a tool for the sub that day. They went back and watched it again. They went and paused and watched key parts again. And it was an interactive tool that allowed the kids to feel more in control of their own learning. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is great. And they still felt like I was with them. They didn't feel the need to go look up a stranger's website or YouTube video. It was still Miss Vaughn. It was still how I teach and it was still what they were expecting and it was custom to them. And so it was extremely inspiring. And I thought, oh my gosh, we could use this. I've used online tools a lot, but this one is simple, right? And so the other benefit to this is going to be that kids can repeat or watch this again at home. You can watch it if you're involved with your child's homework or they need your help and you're like, I haven't done this since 1998, right? You can go back and watch it. You can show it with other people they're going to be public. So if you have a friend who's also doing the same subject, they can work together and they have this tool. My goal is to post videos once a week or once per unit and really tackle the concepts that they're struggling with, or if it is a method or a step-by-step process, write those down, show those to you. They are not going to be fancy. There's not going to be music. You can hear me stumbling on my words and this is what you're going to get, right? I want it to feel like I'm sitting there with you, okay? And I'm going to do this for every unit at least once. The other thing I'm hoping to encourage with posting videos like this is now that these kids are getting into the upper grades and really middle school is like the kindergarten of high school. We are preparing for high school. We are preparing for the big leagues. This will help them have a specific source to go to study and review, right? So we're gonna develop some self-reliability and some executive functioning skills, just some grit and discipline related to math. But it also will help those of us who need to see a lesson twice, those of us who, as much as we tried, we could not hear in the classroom because something else was going on, and that happens, right? For those of us that were having a rough day that day, maybe our morning got off to a rough start. And again, no matter how much we want to be engaged in listening to Miss Vaughn, we couldn't that day. So just being able to post some key concepts for the video or for the topics, I'm hoping will help you feel more in touch with your student as they start to tackle math that may be more intimidating as we move through these school years. And they have someone at home to help them as they start to do more homework and more projects and things that's also new to a lot of these students. So I am so excited to tackle this project, and I'm hoping that it works for you. You will see this video in the all classes playlist. And I will title each video, and hopefully I can figure out how to put them in order and make it as easy as possible. The link for the YouTube will be posted in our Blooms app, but you can also search the name that I've put on the flyer for Meet the Teacher, and your kids will have a copy of. And I'll let you guys know when I post new videos. If you subscribe to it, you'll also get notifications, I think, when I've posted new videos. I have 3 different playlists for the 3 different math classes. This will not be used for robotics or Destination Imagination or PE, the other things I'm involved with this year. This is just for math. And it's gonna be something that hopefully we can grow and kind of learn together and tackle in a way that is super supportive. So that's that. I'm gonna let you go. I hope to see you at Meet the Teacher, or I hope I did see you at Meet the Teacher. And let's do this. Let's have a great year. All right, bye guys.